Yes, sorry, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So he knows, the particular doctor knows the particular patient very well, right? So even though he will be taking care of so many patients, when we particularly go and meet them, they will know about our particular body condition. So accordingly, they will be prescribing some medicine, something like that. So in short, that's what we call it as a personalized medicine. So before getting to the topic, how many of you know someone who tried 3+ medicine before one work? Example, say for example, if you have a fever, so mostly we'll go for a Dolo 650 or like a Para 500, something like that. But for a kid, something like that, we won't have the permanent name, something like that for a medicine. Why? I hope all you have the kids, right? So when they have some kind of a fever or cold, something like that, we won't, I mean, not all the person will prescribe the same medicine to the same condition. Like, say, for example, person 1, person 2, person 3. And for all the 3%, I mean, like kids are having a range of about 10 to 15. Okay, so they all have the fever condition. We won't prescribe the same medicine to all the 3 kids, right? Why? No. Assume they are all have the same age, 12, same school, ABC school, same apartment. Different? Assume they are all suffered by some kind of a water problem. I mean, the first thing is like a lifestyle. Second thing is like a food. Third is like a genetics. So these 3 conditions won't be same for all, right? So it will be differ. So that's why we go for a thing called, we will be prescribed some different kind of a medicine for all the children for same situation. Say for example, fever or a cold or something like that. Okay, so that's the concept called personalized medicine. Okay, so in medicine itself, we have some 3 broad classification. The first thing is like before 20th century, for any kind of particular issue, say for example, fever or something like that. So we have a common medicine. So that one will be prescribed for all. For someone, it will be curable, and someone it will be a moderate one, and someone it won't affect it. Okay. And second thing is like in 20th century, like before some 30 years or 20 years before, we will be having a concept called evidence-based medicine. So what is that in the sense, like they'll be introducing some new medicine to the market, and they'll be testing for different age people, and for different age people, the outcomes they'll be calculating like a statistical way. Okay, so based on that only, they'll be saying like, oh, this particular medicine works well and this particular medicine won't work well. Okay, so this is what the 20th century medical evaluation. Okay, and latest, right now we are in the 21st century, right? So here we will be dealing with the precise medicine. So what is precise medicine in the sense, whatever I have mentioned before, like for a same situation, we won't have a same kind of a medication. We will be having some different kind of a medication. Why? Because of these conditions, like genomics, like a DNA or like a heredity, based on that one, whether it will work out or it won't work out. And second thing is like a lifestyle. Say for example, we as a faculty, we have a peaceful mind. I mean, when compared to the IT sector, right? So IT people, you know it, right? I don't know when they are going to sleep, because they don't have a proper sleep cycle itself. So because of that, I mean, even though they are earning more, they don't have a proper sleep cycle. Because of that, mandatorily they'll be having so many health issues, right? So depend upon the personalities and life cycle, and even though environment. I mean, we can say like we are in Chennai and we'll be earning something, handful of amount. But still, when we are compared to the village people, our health condition is very low. Yes or no? Why? The farmers, agriculturists, they'll be doing all the kind of work, and they'll be sweating more, and they'll be doing a lot, but physically. But ourselves, we'll be giving more work to the brain rather than the physical. So obviously, we'll be having a physical low when compared to the village people. So by default, when we are comparing with the city people and the village people itself, we'll be having some kind of a differences. So because of these conditions only, nowadays we are going for a concept called a personalized medicine. In short, we call it as a family doctor. Whatever the problem it may be, the particular doctor is in a pediatrics, but whatever the problem it may be, we'll be consulting to the particular doctor, irrespective to ortho problem or eye problem, something like that. Why? Because the particular doctor knows a better insight than us. Okay, so that's why we call it as a personalized medicine. Okay, and why this transition? Like we have the three transition, like empirical medicine, evidence-based medicine, and now precision medicine. Why? Because of the population, and because of the environment difference, and because of the landscape difference. All those only we are moving on to different stages of a medical evaluation. Okay, and the next thing is like, why can't we say, or why can't we say like we can take the same medicine for all the different kind of people? Is like whatever the drugs comes to the market, around, I mean like approximately 30 to 50% of the population only it will work. Remaining people, it won't work at all. In the sense, it won't cure. Okay, and second thing is like disease progression. In the sense like 2020, we have one thing called COVID, right? So the first wave, second wave, third wave we have come across. But in the second wave, after the second wave, what the government has said, get adapt to the COVID. So we have got the COVID shield and Covaxin. So these two vaccine is mandatory. And if you have the particular vaccine, in the sense, you can get into the normal routine life. That's what they said. So what it means, still they did not say like this is curable, because after that also many deaths and all we have faced, right? But the thing is like, it's only applicable to maximum 50%. Okay, so because of the lifestyle and heredity, all those things. And second thing is like, we all know there is a one controversy thing, death of actor Vivek. Because of COVID shield only, he is dead, something like that. I mean, some kind of rumors and all they went, right? Why? Because actually to particular, I mean, the particular actor is affected by some other diseases. So he has the COVID shield. Okay, so it is not fitted to his particular health condition. So because of that, some kind of a side effect, and he is dead. So there will be side effect if I'm taking the inappropriate condition, irrespective to our condition. Okay, so these are the some reasons why we are not using the same medicine for all the situations. Okay, and second thing is like, if you have some kind of asthma issue, most of the people they'll be using inhalers, right? But inhaler is not the only solution. So we have kind of a surgery, and we have so many medications also. But without consulting the doctor, if you are intaking the inhaler also, it will be creating a problem for us. Okay, even to death. So that's why the one size fits all medicine won't be available for all. It won't suit for all the personality. Okay, and second thing, you may ask the question, okay, fine, personalized medicine is okay, I have understand. Now, how come this artificial intelligence comes to picture for the personalized medicine? Why? What is artificial intelligence? Think like a human, fine. Act like a human. But in a better way, we can say like, if a system has a brain like a human, then we can say it as artificial intelligence, right? So a system can do whatever we are saying. Say for example, if I give some kind of a mathematical calculation, it will do in a fraction of second. If I do some kind of a complex problem, it will do in a fraction of second. So what the system will do in general is like, whatever the instruction is given by the user, the system will be performing, right? So what is artificial intelligence is like a system which has a brain and it thinks like a human and it do some kind of a logical decision as like a human. So that's what the artificial intelligence. Okay. So as I said earlier, family doctor, which means the particular doctor which identifies a particular person in all the aspects. Okay, in the same way, a computer can understand and analyze whatever the problem if you are giving. So that's why we are moving into the concept called artificial intelligence. Okay, and this is one kind of example you can easily correlate. Like think of artificial intelligence as a GPS for your health journey. It does not just give one route for everyone. It recalculates and personalizes based on your road, traffic, and destination. So that's what the artificial intelligence importance to the medicine domain. Okay. So whatever the condition it may be, if you are having a particular data and if you are suggesting, if you are classifying or predicting whatever the operation you can do with respect to artificial intelligence, it can help you out at each stage. Okay, it just won't calculate a classification alone. It won't calculate alone the prediction or anything. Apart from that, whatever the data we have, accordingly, this particular artificial intelligence can help you out at all the situations. Okay. And second thing is like, as we are dealing with the healthcare domain, we have so many different types of data with respect to healthcare data. Among that, these are the famous or research-oriented data we'll be having. The first thing is like a genomic data. So what is genomic data? Any idea? Genetics. So what we can do with the help of a genetics? For every situation, before getting into an operation, the anesthesia people. No problem.
So we need all the faculties to be assembled and by the period. And we request also you to be a present. Just an auditing meeting. Just a break for 10 minutes.
Now, ma'am, or like a 10:30? Or I need to say something here?
After 10 minutes, we can start.
Okay.
Sorry for this.
No problem. You're online.
One of the questions we have here is break.
சொல்லிட்டீங்களா சார் நீங்க?
All the online participation should be wait 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, the session will be restart.